Yesterday, IGN released what I initially thought was their typical short snippet on the unseen Isla Muerta. However, what we got instead was a full 20-minute preview of the Island of Death. Let's dive into what those 20 minutes entailed. First off, Isla Muerta is definitely one of the harder maps to take on. Frequent heavy storms not only jeopardize the power of your park, which in itself causes a whole host of issues, but also requires you to shove your tourists away in emergency centers, which is something I doubt they'll enjoy. It's also interesting to note that when the power is out, it appears that you can't give orders to your rangers to go do certain tasks, meaning initially you'll have to manually drive your Jeep to the nearest power center, re-establish power, then be able to give your rangers a list of tasks. The footage on Isla Muerta also gives us a more in-depth look at the dino exhibit management than what we've seen before. The two herbivore exhibits have around a half dozen dinosaurs each, with seemingly no issues of cohabitation, which is great to see as it means that even on your smaller islands with potentially very few exhibits, you can still accomplish a variety of dinosaurs to bring tourists into your park. There also appears to be a few diseased dinos during the entire video, though I'm not sure if they initially contracted the disease as a result of the storm, or if it's simply a generic contraction. It does also appear that sabotage from outside parties leads to diseased dinosaurs as well, and that medicating the dinosaurs costs a decent amount of money, something you'll have to consider at times on whether it's worth controlling or not. The largest part of our game was the contract given by the security division, where you needed to provide some dinosaur arena combat, giving a dinosaur 2 victories in battle. What this has to do with security is beyond me, but the player in the video made a pretty smart move in choosing to have a Ceratosaurus fight a Triceratops, rather than risk 2 predators fighting each other. I can imagine that having your dinosaurs fight would bring in a lot of tourists though, and it might be worth the investment if you can make enough money from the tourism draw in your park. In all, the 20 minutes we saw was relatively slow, and I expected another storm to roll through within that time period, as I wanted to see the emergency centers in action and see if anything crazy would go down during the storm. However, I was happy to see another longer stretch of gameplay footage focused on another island instead of the short snippets we've gotten of late. That's all for the quick breakdown of IGN's 20 minutes in Isla Muerta. Hope you enjoyed it. Be on the lookout for more Jurassic World Evolution videos as we get closer and closer to release. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.